sometimes you're just reading a book and something about it's just, oh, like I just don't like that. And we all have them, like, and that is an ick. You know, whether that be the stacked pages, paperback books, hardback books, library-bound books, or books that have little curly ends. It doesn't matter. That is your ick. And today we're going to be talking about my icks. Hello, I'm Kylee Ariel. Welcome to Show and Tell. And today we'll be talking about my bookish icks. We gotta talk about this swirling of pages. So at the very end, like, I know it can be fixed like easily, but at the end of this book, you see that? You see that little ripple thing? That makes me so mad. When a character is introduced in a book and they serve no purpose, specifically in my novels have this. For instance, I read this book, We Need a Revolution. This book talked about how the main character moved into her cousin's home, right? So at the end of the book, her mom is introduced and they were talking, and you could see it was very rocky relationship, but they, you know, I don't need a resolution for them. I don't need a resolution. It's a romance book. You know, we don't need a resolution for her and mama. But what we do need is, why are they angry at each other? Why is there this friction? You give me no context. You're a book. You're a book. You can just be as detailed as possible and it will be fine because it's a book. I need to know why her and her mother don't get along. Tell me. Please. Another bookish ick is, like, you're building up towards a big reveal of some sort, and when it happens, it's like, what was that? It's so unfulfilling. When somebody is absolutely horrible and they get redeemed. I love a character redemption, don't get me wrong, I love a redemption arc, but why are we redeeming individuals who have done unspeakable acts? Why are we redeeming people who are bad? Some of the stuff, we can't look past it. Maybe if somebody new walked into the picture, but no, we know their history. We know what they've done. Well, let's leave it alone. People on the cover. I feel like almost every book talker is going to say this. Booktuber, book talker, whichever medium you want. Bookgrammer. I don't know if that's actually your term, but if you're on Instagram, everybody's gonna complain about a person being on the book. I feel like it heavily, like, I don't know how to describe it, unless it's like the most jaw-dropping photo shoot I've seen in my life. Like, it's like, oh, this is undeniably beautiful and magnificent. Do you need a person on your cover? You know, people be like, oh, well, I'm starting to hate the cartoon covers. Yeah, because they're getting lazy. Getting lazy with the cartoon covers. And now I'm coming into my next ick. A lazy cartoon cover. I do not like it. For instance, I know there was this book that was all popping off on Book Talk and stuff like that. The cover is atrocious. You see, the thing about the cartoon art style, it's cute. It's cute. And I hate it when it ain't cute. If it's not cute, what's the point? So you might as well not do a cartoon cover. You should do something else. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the author. You read your book. Don't give me an ugly cover. If that artist, you gave it to them and they gave you the most atrocious, it's not magnificent. It don't seem like, oh wow, this really ties into my book. This is really good. This feels like this is the pinnacle of what it should be. Let it go. Oh, and I do judge books by their cover over here. Okay. I hate it when romantic subplots are not fully fleshed out and they're just there when it doesn't really need to be there. So I'm gonna give you two examples of where it was done right. Gilded Ones, Good Girl's Guide to Murder. They did a really good job of, like, having those be there, but it's not overtaking what this story is supposed to be about. It feeling like it's not a nuisance. You know what I'm saying? It's get annoying. Like, you'd be like, oh, but you're trying to be romantic right now? What? This is so, oh, stop. I'm bored. Let's get back to the plot. For instance, Gilded Ones, it's a fantasy book. You don't need romance. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is a thriller. You don't need romance there, but the romance felt like it was only expanding upon the plot. You know what I'm saying? It gives more depth. In Gilded Ones, she's a gilded one, and he is her, I forgot this, Deca. Deca has her, I forgot what the technical term is, and it builds tension. It feels like it makes sense. And another thing I hate, a really, really tall book. Now this is a tall book. And you might be like, Kylie, what are you talking about? You see this? I hate when books aren't the same size. It's so dumb, but it's so serious. Because why is this book wide as I don't know what? Why is this book skinny and tall? Why is the book tall? Because it seems like you're just giving me more to read. That was my bookish icks. Thank you for coming if you are a show and teller. Like, comment, subscribe, and go through my entire reading playlist if you feel like it. And bye.